Today on EA Sports, Super Bowl 60.
Years of Super Bowls have led us here. More history to be written tonight as we get underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. There's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. In motion right, that's Harrison. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Another run here with Benson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Murray. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On first down, it's Benson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. 3rd down and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Murray off play action. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They're going for it. It's Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And, you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Here's Flacco. Over the middle, complete. That's Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Passing play, Flacco to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, a run with Benson. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. Can't wait to see what the second quarter has in store. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Benson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
This 2nd and 4. First carry for James Conner. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead,
got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Cards post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying into a double team, and it's intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, But I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Throwing now is Murray. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Murray now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Adonai Mitchell.
63 yards. And the Colts are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. The 71 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play fake. Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner, his second sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Murray going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Murray now to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the right sideline.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Gay is on for the point after. And that makes it 14-10. They'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On play action, it's Murray.
That's caught by Harrison, right side.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him.
Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other, and now off to the races down the right side, and he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Flacco. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here's Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. In motion right, that's Harrison. Murray now on first down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. To throw is Murray. Open man here is Benson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Now Murray. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Shotgun now from Murray. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Lavonte David drops him again for the second straight play, and it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And what a tough spot for this defense, because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. 68 yards. And the Colts are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Lavonte David bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
Off play action. Murray, he's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A give up the middle with Benson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw. Murray over the middle. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 18. They run over center with Benson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 133 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this to DeMercado. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a 2nd player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
On 3rd down, here's Benson. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Trey Benson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Pressure mounting. Flacco to the right side, complete to Taylor. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Setting to throw, Flacco. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Flacco to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. But nothing doing there. They get to the 3, and that's all. Here's a 2nd and 7. A give. Here comes Benson. But no help there as they'll get to him at the 5. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. Now Murray. And it's intercepted in the end zone. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, Wilson. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Murray. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Going for it. Here's Benson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in Indianapolis. The Colts are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.